Good morning and welcome to Harding's Wealth Managers on this Tuesday morning, the 26th of May. Hope you all had a great Memorial Day weekend and that you're all keeping safe and sanitized, etc. at home. And when you do go out, that you do wear your mask, particularly in the store, etc., etc. That's one of the major factors of keeping you safe is actually wearing that mask. Well, here we are, the start of another day in the markets, and we are going to blast through that 297 200-day moving average in the spider. I suggested it was a resistance level, and it has been for the past five trading sessions. And here we are today with the news coming out of Novavax that they're going to be starting a phase 1 trial of a vaccine shortly in Australia, and they should have the results of that phase 1 in July. It has boosted the market unbelievably this morning, which as I've said in the past, is no surprise. I said the market would rise and fall on news on coronavirus, and here we are with this another vaccine potential, and the market has popped up again. And as I said, we've blasted through, or going to, on the spider, that 297 level of the 200-day moving average, and probably looking to get up to 301, 302. And as I've said in the past also, my next resistance level above that is 310 for the spider. So that's the next spot we have to watch for. And now this 200-day moving average now becomes support. We need to stay above it, bounce off it, and it will then bounce off it a couple of times, and it'll become strong support. So that's the kind of thing that we really need to happen right now for us as far as the markets are concerned. It's certainly something that I'm looking forward to, and hopefully we can just stay above there and then move on up to that next level of 310, and this will be our new channel between 297 and 310 in the spider. We'll be able to move back and forth between there, and once again, unless we have something really dramatic on the bad side with the coronavirus, I actually don't think that we're going to be going down anywhere near now 250, which I had previously said was my next stop as far as if we had a big retracement. That's where we would go to. Well, I certainly don't think we're going to get anywhere near that now. I'm thinking more along the lines of the 50-day moving average, which is sitting at 272. That's where I now see my our next major retracement if we have something that really affects the market with the coronavirus issue. I believe that going forward with the states opening up, that we're going to see more and more of the economy obviously increasing, improving, and that will be good for numbers going in towards the end of this year and into the first quarter of next year. One of the things that I'm flabbergasted at is that people keep talking about this second wave, and what if the second wave comes? Well, there's going to be a second wave. When we start to open up, there's going to be more people getting sick. It's no surprise. It's going to happen. But if we can mitigate it as much as possible, then that will be a great thing for all of us. And moving forward, it will be wonderful for us. I read an interesting article about a couple of studies actually that have been done on rhesus monkeys. And 39 monkeys were originally infected with the coronavirus. After about 28 days, they were completely recovered, and the scientists tried to reinfect them. They weren't able to, because the rhesus monkeys had created very, very strong antibodies. So that shows, at least in the monkeys, and I imagine it would be for us too, but that shows that if we contract the virus and we come out on top of it, then antibodies will be in our bodies, and we should be able to then not contract it again. A major thing, a major report. So good news on all fronts. Good news on the vaccine front, good news on that particular front, and good news on the markets front, which is what we generally are more interested in, is ensuring that our funds can grow in this market during turbulent times. Well, hope all's well. I'll speak to you in a couple of days. And until then, bye-bye for now.